Welcome my freckled friends, this is Jamie, and in today's video I am going to be checking out the music video to Stray Kids' Chill. So I did actually already react to this full song when it came out along with the album back on October 7th. I will link it up in the cards above if you want to go check that out. I talk about the lyrics, the feel of the song, my first thoughts on the actual song. But today we're going to focus mostly just on the video and the visuals. So very excited to take a look at it. And of course, because this is a music video, I decided to do my makeup similar to theirs. So I found this. It was a GIF, actually. What do you call it? GIF or GIF? I call it a GIF. But I found this of Lino. It was the best view of their makeup that I was able to get without actually watching the video. So that is what I used as my inspiration. This like smoked out kind of autumnal orange. Kind of the same color of my sweater. So I was really into this because this is the kind of look I like to do, especially in the fall. So let's get into the little tutorial of how I did this. So what was actually on my face was nothing new, so I kind of skipped over that. We're just gonna focus on the eyes. So first I grabbed my NYX palette. This is the NYX Ultimate Queen palette, and I was trying to decide between these two orangish shades, and I decided to go with the lighter one for all over the lid, and I just took like a fluffy blending brush and I swiped that all over the lid, and then I went in with that darker orange shade and I kind of deepened up the outer corners with that a little bit, and then I went back in with that original shade and I smoked out the lower lash line. And because in this picture GIF it kind of looked like he had a little bit of shimmer on the lids, I went into one of my favorite things to do with highlighter is to actually add a little bit of shimmer to an eyeshadow look. I went into my Essence Nude highlighter palette with this shade right here, and I just took a highlighter brush and fluffed that all on my lid. And then I also took that onto my nose because he is very much glowing, so I put that on my nose, on the high points of the cheeks, and that is that. That is how I created this look. And then for the lip, I took this NYX lip color. It is the one that has the lip color on one side, the gloss on the other, and I put that on my lips for a nice glossy look. And that is that. So let's get into the video. I honestly don't quite remember what this sounds like, so very excited to take a look and a listen. I had this song stuck in my head, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, is that just a snippet of a song that I still haven't reacted to, but that I've heard in like compilations or on TikTok or something like that? I was like, or have I actually heard this song before? Okay, I remember it.
우린 그저 다른 것일 뿐이라 생각했던 그 생각은 결국 틀렸던 것일까. 내가 봐도 서로 다른 것을 보고 대화 주제의 흐름은 다 딴 대로 이 예정 없는 대화 속에 마음이란 그저 텅 빈 쓰레기통에 눌러붙은 거야. 방탄소년단 틱톡 제목 속에 어색한 기류가 흘러 가진 이유로 내가 찔러있는 눈빛 속에 아주 얕은 맘으로 비켜줄래 라는 말을 꺼냈을 때 슬픔이라기보단 후련하게 또 해. Yes you, that's you, thank you right now. 그래 우리 yeah we're gonna break 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 together. 서로의 값진 매일매일들을 불태워 이제 모두 남김없이 버려도 우린 후회 없어. 그저 속타는 마음만 시켜. Yes 이제 내게 신경 꺼. 추억 속 여기서 그만 밖으로 나가줘. 그래 너도 남김없이 버려 나 다신 후회 없게. 일단 속타는 마음 좀 시켜.
Those thermometers?
I'm in like a 빠르게 더 식어버린 마음 다시 손내고 새로운 시작 서로 해보자고 start now 지지고 볶고 판단은 나중으로 mirror 잡히 관계 지속 가능성은 zero. 그래 다 지워보자고 이게 만나고 선내도 너도 다 지울 거잖아. 왜 아닌 척 눈시울을 가는 소리가 틱톡 침묵 속에 어색한 기류가 흘러 가진 이유로 내게 찔려있는 눈빛 속에 아주 얕은 마음으로 비켜줄래 때 시원하게 깨워내 속에 있던 얘기들 전부 씻어내 전부 날리자 오늘 다 뱉어 속에 담아뒀던 그 모든 말들도 우린 한상이 죽여주는 넥터 여기 그만하고 우리 서로 이제 그만 Yeah we gonna break 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 together 서로의 가치 매일매일들을 불태워 이제 모두 남김없이 버려도 우리는 왜 없어 그저 속 다른 마음만 시켜 이제 내게 신경 꺼 추억 속 여기서 그만 밖으로 나가줘 그래 너도 남김없이 버려다 다시는 왜 없게 일단 속 다른 마음 좀 시켜
This was definitely it was a very simple concept, I think. I mean, it was still very interesting, but they pretty much just had like 2 settings that they kept going back and forth. Really, it was just one, but kind of 2 different vibes, I guess, that they kept going back and forth with in this museum. But I actually quite like that because you can really, I guess it really allows you to focus more on the song and the lyrics. But yeah, very beautiful visuals. I like the whole concept of ice and water. I think at one point there was dry ice that Han was pouring water from the pitcher onto. I like their aesthetic as far as their outfits, their makeup, their hair. It is very like, it's very chill but suave. Yeah, I don't know that there's much for me to comment on. This is to me, a very simple music video. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's nice, especially when you have a more laid-back song like this, and when the song is called Chill. I think it's good to not have too much like sensory overload like a lot of their videos do, and I mean that in the best way possible. But like even the other day I was watching District 9 and I noticed as I was watching it, but I definitely noticed as I was editing it, at one point my eyes just kept doing this. I like could not stop blinking because there was just so much that was being thrown all at me all at the same time. For a lot of people that's exciting and it's like you're like, oh yes, 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 and that's how I mostly am, but every once in a while I get a little hit in the face with stuff and I have to kind of like take a step back real quick. So it is nice to have, especially after having Case 143 and Superboard. Those were both very like high octane, high energy songs. It's nice to have this, and I definitely like this is, I know I keep saying this word, but this definitely is like a vibe. And you can tell like it's a little more, I don't want to say highbrow. It's a little more like sophisticated. I mean, they're walking through a freaking museum, you know what I mean? But just the way that comparing this music video and how they look in this music video to how they look in like Superboard, it's just very different feels, very different aesthetic. So I think that's great. And for those 2 to be on the same album, I think really shows the variety in their discography and in their music and in their production. So I really liked it. I'm really hyped up, and I feel like they know people are, and so they're saving it for last about the Give Me Your TMI music video. I'm super excited about that one. But this was definitely a nice like palette cleanser. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.